Before time measured its first second, there was God. In the silence of eternity, before history had a beginning, before man had a name, the eternal council of heaven stirred. Then a decree thundered from glory.
Let us make man in our image.
And time began as a story of divine love. God formed man from the dust, breathed into him the breath of life, crowned him with glory, and walked with him in fellowship. Creation moved in harmony beneath his voice. There was innocence, there was peace, there was communion. But Adam fell.
What have you done, Adam, my beloved son?
And by the sin of Adam, death entered into the world.
Sinful man is doomed.
Power is awesome. Try me, you'll see. But if you do, you may never break free.
Yet even in judgment, mercy whispered redemption.
I will redeem you, Adam.
God sent them mercy, yet man rebelled again and again and again. They thought to build towers into heaven, imagining they could ascend and be like God.
Let us build a tower into heaven!
They bowed before idols made by their own hands, offered their children unto Molech, and filled the earth with violence and abomination. Blood cried from the ground, corruption spread like a flood, and in his sovereignty, God purposed to wipe man out, and so he did. But mercy found a man, Noah. While the world mocked, Noah built. While men laughed, Noah obeyed. While judgment gathered in the heavens, an ark was rising upon the earth. One family preserved alive, one preacher of righteousness, one ark standing between mercy and judgment. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be again. For in every generation, God raises a man. For the flood, Noah. For bondage, Moses. For apostasy, Elijah. For the Gentiles, Paul. For every move, a vessel. For every remnant, a trumpet. For every dark hour, a voice. Heaven has never left itself without witness. Yet now the world lies once more in darkness. The church has lost her voice. Altars are cold. Truth has been traded for compromise. The bride appears asleep, and once again, heaven speaks.
The imagination of man's heart is evil continually.
God is the greatest lie invented by man.
I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, for it repenteth me that I have made them.
Judgment hangs over the world. In the heavenly courts, God counsels.
Son, go down and gather the remnant. The earth is ripe for harvest.
Then Christ steps forward.
Father, let us wait. I have a plan.
Mercy speaks once more. The fire of Pentecost were only shadows of a greater flame reserved for the end.
100 years from now, there will be an outpouring of God's Spirit and His Shekinah glory that would be greater and more far-reaching than what was experienced here.
And exactly 100 years later, the revival was established.
An end-time ark of Noah before my coming.
A final trumpet before the rapture. The Jews rejected him, and now he turns to the Gentiles. And the Spirit turned toward Africa.
All historical prophecies point the ark to Africa, Nigeria.
A continent overlooked by men, yet chosen by God. For the Lord came unto his own, and they refused him. And now, in this closing hour, he turns to the Gentiles to fulfill his divine purpose.
Linda, I am sending you back to earth. Tell man all I have shown you. I have established my movement on earth. Go and join them.
From Africa, a flame would rise and circle the earth, a holiness revival.
Non-denominational.
And the Lord searched, not for fame, not for ambition, not for one building a kingdom unto himself, but for a man burdened for souls.
I am crying it out of my spirit.
A man consumed with eternal urgency. A man whose tears moved heaven. A man broken in prayer. And in Africa, God found one.
I am Pastor Paul Rika, the International Director of HOLINESS Revival Movement Worldwide, with headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. And this is non-denominational.
A hidden vessel, a watchman, a trumpet, a man with earnest passion for souls, a man set aflame for the harvest.
And so I am not here for entertainment, because the harvest is plenteous and the laborers are few.
And in the sovereignty of God, he was raised for this hour. And in Nigeria, the trumpet sounds. An apostolic voice rises, calling the church back. Back to holiness, back to apostolic purity, back to readiness for the coming King.
I pray that you will understand holiness.
Raised after the order of Paul to help complete what began in the Acts of the Apostles and bring the church age to its close. And his name, Pastor Paul Rika. As Noah built before rain, so now an ark is built, not of wood, but of a prepared people, not for flood waters, but for the coming rapture. And Jesus himself is the overseer. The voice of Noah has arisen. The ark is built. The warning sounds. The Noah of this generation is here. Pastor Paul Rika, a watchman before the storm, a trumpet before the rapture, a voice crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord.
Revival is coming, and it's starting with us. It's starting with us. Holiness Revival Movement, the life of Christ that is resurrecting now, is starting among us in the world. It shall cover all the earth. A new Christianity. A new Christianity. Living the life of Christ.
Distinguished saints, please join me in warmly welcoming to this pulpit the messenger of holiness, the International Director of HOLINESS Revival Movement Worldwide, Pastor Paul Rika. Let us receive the servant of the Lord.